Hey guys, Alex Khan here, and we are going to take a look at the action figures from the 2010 Predators movie, and these are the Super Predators, who are at odds with your classical Predator, your Yachu, I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, these guys are supposedly a little bit bigger than your classic Predators. And anyways, let's go label these figures really quick. So here is Berserker, that is Falconer, right here is Tracker, and these three are Predator Hounds. Now, Berserker and Falconer, they were part of the Series 1 releases, so they're extremely old, and they don't articulate too well. Actually, none of these do. Then came Series 2, and that's when Tracker came out. He also doesn't articulate very well. And then when Series 3 came out, they released these Predator Hounds, which are extremely awesome. I think these are probably one of my favorite accessories, if you consider them accessories, for the Predator NECA figures. Now, I only have three of these Predator Hounds, but in the movie, Tracker actually had 8 of these. Now, Tracker and Falconer are actually not mine. They are on loan from a friend, and Falconer, he actually does not have a Falcon drone. In order to get the Falcon drone accessory, you have to get the cloaked version of him, and the cloaked version has the Falcon accessory. This one's also missing the big blade coming from his gauntlet. And Tusker here, or sorry, Tracker here is he has some broken tusks, which is a very common problem with the Tracker figurines. Every time I look at them online, they usually have broken tusks. But that's cool though. It really adds to his mystique, makes him look really mysterious, and it makes him look really battle tested. That's really cool. Now these two guys, they have these plasma casters on them, Berserker and Tracker here. Now the movie that they came from, the 2010 Predators movie, that's actually my favorite Predator movie in the entire franchise. That said, I think these three look really cool, but they were probably the most useless Predators on any Predator movie. And if you think about it, there were 3 of these Super Predators. I don't know why they're called Super. These 3 struggled against a misfit squad of strangers who didn't even know each other, and they still struggled with them. Falconer here, he looks really cool. He got taken down in a one-on-one sword fight with a Yakuza member. Tracker here, he got basically suicide bombed by the Russian Spetsnaz soldier. Berserker, he did a little bit better, but he basically lost probably a 1 versus 2 fight. He took on Adrian Brody's character, and then the girl from the Israeli defensive the Israeli force. She kind of saved his life. I wouldn't really say Classic Predator helped out because he didn't really have that much impact on Berserker when he fought him. Berserker didn't really take any damage. But yeah, ultimately these guys couldn't take down that squad of misfits. Whereas if you look at the other Predators from Predator 1, Predator 2, those guys went solo against humans on their own turf, and they took on like several of them by themselves. So that's why I think the Super Predators are kind of super lame. That said, the movie is so awesome, and the Predator designs on these Super Predators are also awesome. Berserker, with that little lower jaw from whatever kind of species he slew, he looks really intimidating with that. So obviously Berserker is considered the leader of this clan here. It would have been nice to see Tracker and Falconer unmasked, but Berserker does become unmasked in the movie, and they also have an action figure where he's unmasked, and that's where you could really tell the difference between the Super Predator and your classical Predator. The Super Predators have really big heads, and they look kind of menacing actually. So I just wanted to show these figures here, and also I wanted to highlight some of these Predator Warhounds, because the Predator Warhounds, like if you liked the Predators movie, you definitely need to pick up some of these Predator Hounds, because they are very expensive. That's why I only have 3 of these, and each one of these I got on a really good discount. But anywhere else, you're gonna have a hard time finding these because they're extremely expensive. I mean, you could find them, but unless you're willing to shell out the cash for it, they're really hard to get. So that's a look at this Super Predator clan. What do you guys think of these action figures? What do you think of these Predator Hounds? I love these Predator Hounds a lot more than the Predator dogs that you see in the 2018 The Predator movie. Like they were really, I guess, cuddly, but they look kind of weird with those dreadlocks, and they look kind of like a half dog, half predator, and it didn't look right. Now these guys, on the other hand, the Predator Hounds from Predators, they looked freaking awesome, especially with these tusks coming out of them. Not sure how they eat though. Oh, by the way, their mouths do open. You can close and open them, but that leads me to the question, yeah, how do they eat? Because these tusks, they seem to block every entry point into their mouths, so that's kind of a mystery. Someday I do hope they revisit the super predators from the movie and make it more articulated because they look really cool, but it's really hard to move them around. And obviously, I think the biggest fan favorite that everyone's waiting for is Wolf Predator from AVP Requiem. So that's it. Post your thoughts. Let me know about this particular set of Super Predators.